Hello and welcome back. It's the second match of the day between the Groundbreakers cricket team and the Kurukshetra team. First over being bowled by Chinna Sehwag. The usual suspects Srinivas and Virat Abhi opening the batting for the Kurukshetra team. There have been a couple of boundaries. A half volley on the pads, deposited over deep backward square leg, and a short and wide one outside off, cut square towards deep point. Oh, that's given. That is given. Oh, Srinivas is not happy yet, but I think it's because of the shot he played. Looking to I think he was just looking to flick it fine, maybe. For another boundary, missed it and was caught plumb in front of the stump. So two beautiful boundaries and then out. 8 for 1, the Kurukshetra team. Srinivas misses out yet again. Has been short of runs lately, especially in this edition. He hasn't exactly looked out of sorts or out of form because he has middled the ball, but just that maybe a little bit lack of concentration, or maybe overconfidence, whatever you call it, that has led to his downfall. Shots are there. He's fine in the middle, but just not been consistent. Chaitu in at number 3, as early as the first over. That's a good delivery to the new man, watchfully played by Chaitu. Dot. End of the first over, a wicket taking over from Chinna Sehwag. It's 8 for 1 after the first over, the Kurukshetra team. Pandu to bowl the second over. The other opener, Virat on strike. A sweeper and a long off. The two boundary riders for Pandu. Then there's a shot third. Gully, point, extra cover, mid on. Shot mid wicket and shot fine. Wicket keeper standing up to the stumps against Pandu. Wow, short and wide. Not exactly a half tracker, long hop, but on the shorter side of good length, outside of room there for the batsman, but Virat unable to get bat on ball. That's beautifully driven. A square drive. No chance for the sweeper. It's a boundary for Virat. That's caressed. That was sublime. Virat looks in good touch. A shot of a man in form. Missed out in the previous innings. But he has started well here. Square drive on the rise. Field changes. Sweeper goes towards deep point, and the point moves into covers. This time Pandu drags his length back a little bit. Virat once again tries to play it on the rise, but this time chops it into the pitch. Fielded and is followed through by Pandu. Next ball. Oh, that's another beautiful shot from by Virat. Pandu once again goes fuller this time. Virat goes inside out over covers. Ball just bouncing twice before going over, and it's 4 more for Abhi. Well, the 16 runs on board, and all of them have come in boundaries for the Kurukshetra team. Short and wide once again in the gap, but there is protection for Pandu. Man at deep point, only a single. Last ball. Oh, another strong appeal for leg before. Wasn't such a good shot from Jaitu, I think. Was across the line and well hit. I think that one hit him in line. Yep. The umpire suggesting that was high, but it was a good shout nonetheless from Pandu. So good finish to the over. 9 of the second over, and Kurukshetra team 17 for 1 after 2 overs. Chineseva to continue. Similar field, just that the deep point goes squarer towards sweeper cover. Chineseva. Oh, was it? What was that? Has it come off the bat? Oh yes, runs given by the umpire. That is why there were shouts of catch it by the bowler. I think he got it off the, not exactly bottom, but the back of his bat. Yeah. Was through his shot early, ball arriving late and then taking the back. And it might have just died on the wicketkeeper. Just wicketkeeper shy, getting an awkward bounce. So third boundary for Virat. And if he had left it, would have been a bite, but Virat gets 4. Field changes once again. Sweeper comes in, mid-on goes back. Strong offside field, as many as 6 fielders there. Just one at short mid wicket and then a mid long on. That's nicely bowled. Virat gives it the due respect. It's a ring of fielders on the offside. There's some movement there. Chineseva on that occasion got some shape. I mean, the ball moved away from the batsman after pitching, at least it appeared so from where we are. Should be a wide. It is 2 straight from Chinna on that occasion. Change of angle. Chinna switching around the wicket. Shot of a length delivery. Virat on the front foot, just defends it and takes off. Good response from Chaidu. Sehwag around the wicket. More of a top edge, but I think there's no one catching. But it might not go all the way. It does pluck on in the outfield. The batsman come back for two. I think I need to check it is Chaitu Moni, but the shots he has played so far very uncharacteristic from Chaitu. He's a much better batsman. That's a pickup shot, won't go all the way, but he will get a boundary. That's much better from Chaitu on the pads, and has picked it up nicely and ends the over with another boundary. 12 of the over. The last two balls from Chinna around the wicket were particularly good, and Chaitu making full use of those offerings on the pads. 29 for 1 after 3. The Kurukshetra team being put into bat by the groundbreakers. Pandu continuing. Full delivery around off stump to start the 4th over, driven towards mid-on by Virat. Deep pointed long off. That's crisply driven. It's a good save in the deep. That was travelling. Another well sweetly timed stroke by Virat. Told you he's looking in very good form, and this is not good. These are not good signs for the groundbreakers. That's beauty. That's simply gorgeous from Chaitu. Another full delivery outside of a sublime cover drive. Nobody moved. That's more like it. That's what we are used to see from Chaitu Moni. He is a very good batsman when in full flow, and he gets those runs very quickly. Pandu once again in the air. Oh, just over Chinna at mid-on and all the way. 4 more for Chaitu, but this isn't the shot. Wasn't a particularly good shot, I would say. Chaitu just maybe is because it's the field restrictions are on, so he's just looking to clear the infield, because once he get past the inner ring of fielders, he will get a boundary more often than not. That's back-to-back boundaries for Chaitu. Pandu under pressure. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. Pandu once again. That will be 4 more. There are just two fielders on the onside, and what does Pandu do? Bowl a half volley on the pads. That's easy pickings for someone like Chaitu Moni. Boundaries. and more boundaries for the Kurukshetra team. That's the third Chaitu has hit this over, and in three different directions. First the cover drive, and then a chip over mid on, and now a flick on the pads once again. But this time the fielder is much finer, and it's just a single. So the end of the over, another big one for Kurukshetra team, 15 off it, and they are 44 for 1 after just 4 overs. Chinna Sehwag continuing. A good first delivery around the good length area, targeting the top of off. Chedu presents a full face of the blade. No run. Chaitu uses his feet, wasn't to the pitch, but still manufactures his own length and goes through with a shot with just 2 men on the boundary, 2 men on the onside. It's easy. Another boundary. Chaitu Moni, I think, has looked a different batsman today. He's very accomplished batsman. He's got all the shots, but today looks like he is playing in anger. 2 men on onside patrolling the boundary. Once again, very good use of the feed, but this is a much clean strike from Chaitu, right of the middle, and it might have gone the distance. Has it, or it's just a boundary? Wait for the umpire to signal. It's raining boundaries here at Ruma. Fifty up for the Kurukshetra team in just 4.4 overs. Chaitu Moni on the offensive, and this is a serious onslaught. Groundbreakers running out of ideas. Deep mid wicket and long on the boundary for Chinna. Comes in with the next delivery. Short and wide. Oh, it was there to be hit. Frustration. You could hear that grunt from Chaitu. He thinks he should have put it away. Even I have the same feeling. Chinna Sehwag once again. Short and wide. The cover point fielder, I think it's Srinivas, or not sure who the fielder is, but he gets out of the way. That was fiercely struck. Went to the boundary like a tracer bullet, in the words of the great Ravi Shastri. Third boundary of the over for Chauthi. Chaitu Moni. I think bowler saw him coming there. Chinna just shortening his length a little bit. Chaitu chops that one towards point and takes a single to retain the strike. Another big over for the Kurukshetra team. After 5, they are 57 for 1. Excellent start. Things getting out of control, and when they seek control, who do the groundbreakers go to? Bubby is into the attack to bowl the last power play over the 6th of the innings. Once again, strong offside field. Short third, gully, backward point, and the cover point, extra cover, long off, long on, short mid wicket and short fine leg. First ball on the pads, flicked in the gaps, won't go all the way. Or will it? No, it won't. That's excellent running between the wickets. They come back for the third as well. Not only is he a clean striker of the ball, but Chaitu is a very good runner between the wickets as well. Good response from Virat. He's also very quick. That's nicely driven to the right of covers. Oh, there might be an overthrow here. No, that's good backing by Padu. The on drive this time. Good fielding by Chinna Sehwag, long on, only a single for Chaitu. Straight to short square leg. Chaitu Moni looking for a single set back by Virat. Good call. A wise decision. There's no point risking the run out. I think that's against the wind or with the wind. I think in that direction when you're hitting it's with the wind. Virat Abhi clears wide long on with ease. Just when I was about to mention there have been no boundaries in this over, Virat Abhi hits a 6. The length wasn't there to be hit this time, so Virat just stays back and punches it towards point for a single. Another big over for the Kurukshetra team. I think they got 14 of that one. 69. I beg your pardon, correction. It's 12 of that over. 6-3-9. Yep. So 12 of that over makes it 69 for 1 after 6 overs. That power play, I think that's completely belonged to the Kurukshetra team. Groundbreakers. Well, they chose to field. .69 of the power play and just 1 wicket down, already staring at a big total. But anything can happen, like we've seen in the last match. NSYC were 88 for 1 after 10, but they were bowled out for 117. Virat Abhi looking in good touch. Ominous signs for the groundbreakers. That's driven on the up towards the sweeper for a single. A bowling change. Venkat. Struck hard. Down the ground, misfield, 4, and it's none other than Chinna Sehwag, I think, was misfielded at long off and conceded a boundary. Shots were for 2. Chaitu running the first one hard, wanted to come back for the second, putting pressure on the fielder, and the pressure has made the fielder crumble. That's good running between the wicket. Virat Abhi calls Chaitu for a single, though the ball was hit straight to backward point. On the up once again, square drive from Virat. The single towards the sweeper. Short and wide, this time it's the cut. A good throw from the deep. Only a single. The slower one picked up and deposited way over deep mid wicket. 6 more for Virat Abhi. Well. This is absolute carnage. And it's percentage cricket. They aren't just slogging or throwing their bats. They are playing proper cricketing shots. It was a slower one. Virat Abhi picked it up, went down on his knee and hit it a long way over the mid wicket for half a dozen more. It's 83 for 1 after just 7 overs in the partnership. Well, I think the score was just 8 runs when Srinivas got out. So the partnership is now worth 75 of 37 balls. Chaitu won 42 of 19, 8 boundaries for him. Virat Abhi 31 of just 18, 3 fours and 2 sixes. Another bowling change. Vinod into the attack. Throw towards the non-striker's end, a direct hit. I think Virat would have been shorter. Good fielding by Babi at short third. I think it was Virat's call and he might have made it, but he wasn't going to the danger end. The on drive, full delivery in line with the stumps. You can say middle and leg. Driven towards mid wicket for a single by Chaitu. This was outside off. Virat looking for the cover drive, but gets a thick inside edge towards mid-on for another single. Oh, direct hit. Would have been interesting, but I think Virat might have just made his ground. push. Just a push that time from Virat. Third over a single, but Virat sends Setu back. This has been a good over so far from Vinod. Just 3 singles and 2 dots. That might just go all the way. No, there is a man at deep extra cover, so it's just a single to end the over. 4 singles of that over. Vinod conceding just 4 singles of his first over, and it's Venkat continuing. Second ball, Chaitu dances down the track and drives that full delivery towards long on for another single. Just a little too full from Venkat. Chaitu unable to get underneath that one. On the pads, there's another nice pickup by Virat, and the fielder at deep mid wicket, a mere spectator, watches it sail over, and it's 6 more. It was nothing more than just a flick. Virat, the first shot he played, a square drive on the up, and the signs were pretty evident that he was in good nick, and he's carried on. Straight to point, backward point that is. Once again, crisply driven by Virat, no run. And you're in such good form, when you hit the fielders, you just feel not happy. Left alone this time by Virat. Oh no, wide given. He thinks that should have been wided, but the umpire doesn't agree. That will definitely be a wide. In fact, that's almost a no ball. Last ball. He wants to, running the first one hard. Okay, that's good throw from the deep, long on fielder. Throwing towards the wicket keeper, it will just be a single. So 10 runs of that over. After 9, Kurukshetra 97 for 1. Venkat continuing. First ball, Virat just drives a full delivery towards deep extra cover for a single. Short and wide. Chaitu Mani chasing that one, finding man at Step backward point, no run. Point cut. Over the next shot and pull. Fichetu pulls the length up so early, swivels and pulls it way over the mid wicket for another six. In fact, I think that's the first six he has hit today. To go with 8 boundaries, that's also proper drop his 50. 50 for Chaitu of just 25 balls, 8 fours and a 6. That's a good save in the deep by Pandu. Stops a boundary, keeps a batsman to 2. Slower one, swept. Once again, very fine towards deep backward square leg. Boundaries after boundaries. That's 100 partnership between these two. 102 of just 54 balls at almost 2 runs per ball. Chaitu on 57 of just 27 and Virat Abhi, well, he's got 42 of 27. It's been tad slower when compared to Chaitu, but even Virat. Chaitu this time goes down the track, doesn't get to the pitch but still goes through with a shot and hits it towards long on for a single. That will be the end of the over at the halfway stage. Kurukshetra team 111 for 1 being put into bat by the ground. welcome back after the rings break. Bubby starting the proceedings from the near end of commentary box, and by first ball a dot, and now a six. Another one for Virat Abhi, the slog sweep, and that's cleared deep mid wicket, and it kept the fielders interested actually. Man at cow corner and man at deep pass, square leg are running after it. Ball just going over. So Virat Abhi approaching a 50. "48 of just 29 balls with the 3 fours and 4 sixes for Virat. Oh, that's another good shot. But Bubby Bhai has got protection there. Man at station at deep extra cover, who takes it on the bounce and returns it to the bowler. It's only a single this time for Virat. 49. Oh, that was almost in the block. That's a good looking drive from Chetu towards deep mid wicket for a single. Both Virat and Chetu have been middling the ball. Not that they're finding the edges. Yes. Abhi just pushes that one towards a point, takes off for a single and gets to his 50. 50 of 31 balls with 3 fours and 4 sixes at a strike rate of 161. 10 runs of that over Kurukshetra team 121. They've just lost 1 wicket, that of Srinivas, in the first over. Since then, it's the Chetu and Virat show. Bowling change. Dinesh Singh into the attack. Looks like he'll be bowling some leg breaks. Virat just looking at him, what he's doing before going after. Slightly short, once again ping, pulled towards deep mid wicket, single. Look at the ball go, it's travelling fairly quickly. Outside edge. Good save by the man at short third. I think it's Vinod there. Another single for Virat. Bowling boy. Another full delivery, very full in fact, from Dinesh, driven towards long on for a single by Virat. It's been a quiet over so far. 4 singles of the first 4 balls. Dinesh Singh once again. Yes, wide. Virat tried to chase that one, go after that one, but it was so wide he still couldn't reach it. Might be another wide, it is. Virat exerting some pressure with those movements. Now this is in the air and it will take some catching. Oh, that went straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket or cock corner. That is Pandu there has put down, shelled it, and that was an opportunity. Groundbreakers desperately need a wicket. Dinesh Singh creating an opportunity in that over, but was let down by the fielder in the deep. 6 singles and 2 wides make it an 8-run over. So after 12 overs, Kurukshetra team won 29 for 1. Bobby to continue. Bobby back to Chetu. The first ball, it was on a good length and not actually a half track or shot. Chetu looking to cut it, but I also think it was too close to cut. Short and wide. Chetu once again goes for the cut, finds a point, but Virat calls him through for a single. On the pads. That's a very good save, running to his right by the man at square leg. Saved a certain boundary. And bowler should be thankful, and he's thankful to the fielder. Chetu goes for the reverse sweep. Well, playing some good shots with the straight bat. Should continue to do though. No reason for going for those hanky-dory. I mean those fancy shots. Aerial. Oh, another one goes down. That was a relatively simple chance if you compare it to the one in the previous over. The previous one was a skyer, difficult to judge, but this one came at a very good height and a very catchable height, but put down by the cover point fielder. A tidy over from Bobby, where they should have got a wicket to Virat. But looks like these two are now tiring. I can expect them to hit out now. Dinesh continuing. First ball, try to down the wicket. Difficult for the umpire to give that a no ball because Chetu was way down. It has to be judged where the batsman stands in his crease. Based on that, if it's above the waist, it's given as a no ball. Now the full toss from Dinesh, flicked towards square leg for a single by Virat. That's a poor delivery. Shot down the leg. Winner Chetu just goes back, opens his stance in fact, and pulls it towards long leg for a boundary. I think maybe Dinesh was expecting Chetu to come down the track once again. But Chetu remained in his crease and just helped it. Not exactly helping along the line. It was a fierce pull from Chetu. Shot once again. That's in the air. I thought VK at the long on might have got to it. In fact, he did get a hand to it, but then just palmed it over. Back-to-back boundaries for Chetu. His strike rate had actually come down to around 180, but with those two boundaries, I think he is once again. The strike rate has once again gone over 200. Shot that was flat. Darted in by Dinesh, faster and flatter. Punched towards deep extra cover for a single by Chetu. Last ball. Across the line goes Virat Abhi. Doesn't middle it. More of an bottom edge, thick edge. Steep square leg comes in quickly and keeps the batsman to just a single, but still 12 runs off the over. And it's 144 for 1 after 14 overs. Chetu 174 of 41. Strike rate of 180 and Virat on 56 of 38. As his strike rates have come down for both Chetu and Virat after reaching their respective 50s. I think that's because they are just tiring, exhausted. Virat opened the batting for the Kurukshetra team, whereas I think Chetu walked in at number 3 as early as the first over. I think Srinivas was dismissed the 5th ball of the first over. That's a loose shot. This time the catch is taken. The bowling change has worked for the Crown Breakers. And Shamir has produced the breakthrough, getting rid of Virat Abhi. First ball, a partnership broken. 136 of just 80 balls for the second wicket between Virat and Chetu. Chetu was going back after Virat Abhi, going back after playing a wonderful knock of 56. 56 of 39 balls, 3 fours and 4 sixes. Shamir to the new man. Shot, and I think it's Ravi who's joined Chetu in the middle. Is off the mark straight away. Single towards deep mid wicket. Shamir once again. Short and wide. I think there's a slight misfield by Venkat at the cover point. Instead of a single, Chetu will get 2. Another poor delivery, half tracker literally down the leg. Chetu walks across and pulls it. He had to get some bat on that one and he got more than enough. Chetu with that movement, the trigger movement, and he was looking to put the bowler off. been successful in doing so. Gets a half cracker down the leg. Ball is for two. Chaitu running the first one hard, turns back, and the throw. Well, it was a strong throw from the deep, but well over. An easy two in the end for Chaitu. I think now that he's got to that's a straight drive. Wicket long on does the fielding. Chaitu gets a single. I thought it's Ravi, but it's Sudhakar who's walked in at number 4 for the Kurukshetra team at the fall of Virat Abhi's wicket. Chaitu into the 80s now. 83 of 45 balls. That was the 12th 4 he hit in the previous over. 150 up for the Kurukshetra team. 154 for 2 after 15. The projected score at the moment is 205. And if Chaitu stays out there, they might get more than 200. Maybe around 220. Venkat being brought back into the attack to bowl a third. Is up against Chaitu Moni, who's on 83. Chaitu winding up first ball. Doesn't middle it. Finds deep square leg, only a single. Venkat to Sudhakar. That's up in the air. This should be taken. No, it doesn't carry. A desperate attempt in the deep by Pandu, diving forward. The ball just falling short. Good try, boy. Full and wide outside off. He missed time to drive by Chaitu towards a wide long off. Another single. Slower one. That's it, straight down the ground. No chance for long off or long on. This is going well over at 6. That was the slower one, but Sudhakar spotted it early and goes big, straight down the ground. Sudhakar tries to go big again, but this time I think it was the inducker that came in with the angle. Slight appeal for LBW, turned down by the umpire. Last ball. An inside edge, straight to short, fine, no run. 6 and a couple of dots, end of the over. 162 for 163 rather, 9 came of that over. 163 for 2 after 16. 4 overs to go. Wicket taker Shamir will get another over. He's bowling to Chaitu. Chaitu down the strike. Doesn't connect. And a red by results. Good ball. अरे भाई Wide outside off, left alone by the batsman. Another extra for the Kurukshetra team. That's another poor delivery from Shamir. This time it's a wide down the leg side. That was in the slot, in the arc, out of the park. Clubbed down the ground for another maximum by Sudhakar, not Chetumoni. Fielders swapping positions. VK backward long on. Chinna goes inside the crease, inside the 30-yard circle. Sudhakar look, that was a shot of a length delivery. Sudhakar looking to pull, doesn't connect. Chetu calling him for a leg by. There was a run there, to be honest. Sudhakar doesn't respond. Overthrow. Wicketkeeper going for the stumps at the non-striker's end. Single. That's once again in the slot, and Chetu has hit it even bigger. That's 6 more. Takes him into the 90s. 91 of 49 for Chaitumoni, 12 fours and 2 sixes. I had reservations with this, Shamir getting another over. That's hit very straight. Shamir getting a half hand onto that one in his follow through. He might get an overthrow here, but Chaitu, I think he's happy with a single, wanting to keep the strike. Still a ball to go in the over. He could have gone for the second. I think Shamir has hurt himself. That was hit very hard by Chaitu. Outside edge. Oh, that has just bounced in front of the keeper and will go all the way. Boundary to end the over. A big over for the Kurukshetra team. 183 for 2. They are after 17. Well, that was a poor effort from the wicketkeeper. I can understand the ball might have not carried. Yeah, I don't blame him for the catch, but at least he should have stepped the boundary. Very lazy, very casual from the wicketkeeper shy. 3 overs remaining. Chinna Sehwag to bowl the 18th. Chaitumoni on strike on 92. 8 short of his 100. Chinna. Livon broke. This is in the air. Might just carry. No, it doesn't. And a good catch by VK at long on. Very well judged. Chetu looking to get to his 100 with a big hit. But even if he had cleared long on, he might have got to 98. But the end of an excellent knock by the captain. 92 of just 51 balls, 12 fours and 2 sixes. Chinna Sehwag gets another wicket, the second wicket for him today. Kurukshetra team 3 down now for 183. MVP Karthik with just 3 overs remaining. In fact, he's only got 17 balls. Yeah, that's in the gap, but I think well, there's no one there at deep extra cover, so boundary to start for MVP Karthik. That was flighted, no doubt, by Chinna, but the line was way outside of, giving a lot of room to the batsman to free his arms, and MVP, instead of going down the ground, he goes over deep extra cover. According to the field. Another flighted delivery. Karthik goes aerial once again, but this time he's hit it straight to long off, only a single. Sudhakar, I think he's got him. Yep, he's got him himself in. Is it 2 sixes? Short one down the leg, missed by the batsman as well as the wicketkeeper. Wide signaled by the umpire, which means it will be 2 extras for the Kurukshetra team. I think that will be a no ball. Oh yes, that has landed outside the strip, the playing strip. A free hit for MVP. Flighted delivery, but I think MVP has mistimed it. Yeah, straight to the fielder at long off, only a single. I think it was a half-hearted shot really from Karthik. That's better, much better from Sudhakar. Wide outside of another flighted delivery from Chinna, and Sudhakar gets underneath that one and launches it over long off for a maximum. Half a dozen more. So runs continue to flow for the Kurukshetra team. Another full delivery in line with the stumps. Swept towards the mid wicket for a single by Sudhakar. He will retain strike. Another big over for the Kurukshetra team. I think they got 16 of that over. 6 and a 4. There was a wide as well. 199 for 3 after 18 overs and 2 overs to go. Venkat to bowl the 19th. Oh, that was a length delivery. 6. I think, yeah, Pandu at deep mid wicket got a hand to that one, but just a touch. It was always going to clear. You just can't bowl length in these dog overs, the death overs. 200 up for the Kurukshetra team. Another 6 for Sudhakar. Playing a gem, a cameo here, Sudhakar. Providing the finishing touches. It's got a solid platform from Chetu and Viratabi. Another length delivery. Cross the line goes Sudhakar. but this time misplayed it along the ground. Fielded by Pandu in the deep, single the result. That's a good first stop in his follow through. Another shot of a length delivery. Punched back to the bowler by Karthik. Going for the sharp single, direct hit. I think he would have been gone. Venkat once again nicely bowled up in the block hole on the leg stump. Dug out towards deep mid wicket for another single by Sudhakar. Sixth of the first ball, and then just two singles since then. Three singles in fact. Another dot to end the over. A good comeback by Venkat. I think he comes up considering just 9 of the over, and Kurukshetra team 208 for 3 after 19. Just 1 over to go. 6 balls that is. And the last over, the final, the 20th, will be bowled by Bobby Bhai. Good thing is the Kurukshetra team has got a set batsman in the form of Sudhakar there, who's got 33 rather. At 6 more, once again in the slot. Good attempt in the deep by Dinesh Singh, but that was always going to clear him. Very much like the previous over, Sudhakar once again starts the over with a 6 over wide long on. 39 of just 14 for Sudhakar now. Oh, that's another big hit. Once again in the slot from Bobby, and launched over long on for another 6, this time much straighter. So 12 of the first 2 balls. 220 for the loss of 3 wickets. Sudhakar on to 45 of just 15 balls. Another big hit, and he will get to his 50. And it will be the fastest of the innings. Round the wicket goes Bobby. That's left alone by the batsman. White signalled. Oh, that's 6 more. Once again in the slot. Around the wicket was Bobby, but doesn't make any difference. Oh, the fastest 50 of the match for Sudhakar. And it has come of just 16 balls with 1 force and 7 sixes. 6s alone have got to Sudhakar 42 runs. Add a boundary to that, 46 of 8 balls. Goes big once again. Here's long on. That's 6 more. I think he's got the license now, Sudhakar, to go for 6. To go for the full Monty. At 6 sixes in the over. Bobby's figures have taken a serious dent. Straight down the ground. 6 more. Bobby running out of ideas. He's just wondering, what did I do wrong? Maybe just that it's a little too full and on coming on the bat. 5 6s. Can he make it 6? Bobby over the wicket. Oh well, he can't. Should be taken. No, it's not. A run out of the last ball of the over. Maybe Karthik looking for a second. Sudhakar's not interested. He finishes not out on 64 of just 19 with just one boundary and 9 hits over the boundary. The Kurukshetra team 240 for the loss of 4 wickets from their 20 overs after being put into bat by the groundbreakers, and this will need the groundbreakers will have to bat out of their skin to chase this. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back for the chase. It's Naveen Chandra bowling the first over for the Kurukshetra team. Rocky and Venkat opening the batting for the Groundbreakers. The score is 5 without loss. Well, the Groundbreakers have got a mountain to climb, a 240 run mountain. That's a nice shot. This might just go all the way. It does. That's good placement from Rocky. It was short and wide and just stood up. Second boundary for Rocky. A similar boundary, I would say, to the previous one. Naveen Chandra has been a little bit on the shorter side. Not just to Rocky, but also to Venkat. Needs to pitch it up a little bit. Needs to make the batsman drive and let the new ball do the talking. I think that did carry. Too short mid wicket. Got both hands to it. The fielder there puts it down. Rocky survives. So first over done and 9 without loss. The Groundbreakers chasing 2. It's Naveen Chandra. Sorry, it's Sanket. This is the second over, and it starts with a gift. A full toss on the pads. Venkat looking towards the leg umpire, expecting it to be called a no ball on height. Leg umpire doesn't think so. So boundary for Venkat, first ball. Sanket once again. That's a full delivery outside off. Sanket. Venkat goes for the big booming drive, but only manages a bottom edge. Single to the right, a fixed cover. Sanket to Rocky. Shot. There's no mid off. 2 boundary riders for Sanket, long on and long off. An easy single for Rocky. Sanket once again. Oh, that's up in the air. Long off, getting underneath. Oh, that's an excellent catch running to his left by Ravi Chapedi at long off. Venkat thought he might get away with it, but Ravi, that's an excellent take. Excellent grab. The first wicket goes down. Groundbreakers lose Venkat early. 6 of 4 balls for him. And it's 15 for 1. Sanket to the new batsman Vinod. That's a good shot over extra cover. No one in the deep, sweeping, so it's a boundary to start for Vinod. In the slot, I would say. overpitched, driven over covers. Another fielder added to the offside. Sliced, oh, that was just short of the man at point. At the end of the over, 10 runs coming of that one, and after 2, the groundbreakers are 19 for 1. Going to continue. Rocky on strike. It's better from Naveen Fuller. Outside off, making the batsman drive. Another bottom edge. A single towards the sweeper. Naveen to Vinod. That's nicely punched. Misfield by Ravi at mid-off, but there is a man long on Virat Abhi there, backing up. Just a single for Vinod. So much better length this over from Sunil. First over he was pretty short. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Half volley on the pads and flicked towards deep mid wicket for a boundary by Rocky. That was well timed. Went quickly to the boundary. Bottom edge, I think, this time, but the ball not carrying to the wicket keeper. Just died on Vasu. Naveen Chandra with the next delivery. Full, driven, straight to short extra cover, no run. Last ball of the over. It's gone straight up. Chetu running backwards, but unable to get it. Single for Rocky. 7 runs of that over, and after 3, the groundbreakers are 26 for 1. Remember, they are chasing 241 to win. Sanket continuing. Got a wicket in his first over. He'll be bowling to Rocky. Wide outside off. Rocky drives, goes for the drive, but finds the man at backward point. Sanket has got a slip. That's a good shot. Clears mid off and all the way. Well, I thought the mid off was in, but forgot. I think Sanket is bowling with a long off and a long on, so just a single for Rocky. That went on the bounce to Ravi at a long off. Bowled. Yorker nailed by Sanket. Vinod trying to make a room, misses and is clean bowled. Full and straight. The second wicket for Sanket. Groundbreakers 2 down. Just 5 of 4 balls with 1 boundary for Vinod. Wicket-keeper batsman Shai Raj in at number 4 for the Groundbreakers. I think he's also leading this team. First ball, Shai goes for the slog sweep. Hits it in the air. Oh, I think Virat made some good ground, covered a lot of distance, in fact, got to the ball and then just kicked it into the boundary. Shy of the mark with the 4. Over cow corner. Sanket once again. This time Sai uses his feet. Oh, that's a wide, but I think it was very nearly stumped there. Wicketkeeper Vasu missing the stumps by a narrow margin. Shai has made his intentions pretty clear. He will is looking to play shots. That was a full delivery there to be hit. Shai should have gone for the drive, but he was looking to just steer it maybe behind. So dot to end the over. After 4 overs, Groundbreakers are 32 for 2. first bowling change. It's Ravi Chapadi into the attack. Short and wide. Cover point fielder at the edge of the circle, a little too deep to be able to stop the single. Ravi has got a long off and a deep backward square leg. Shai once again looking to use his feet. Goes down the track. But Ravi shortens his length and bowls it into the batsman's body, denying him swinging space. Goes for the reverse sweep this time, misses it on the patch. Leg by. Good. That's a good one from Ravi. Just on the fuller side of good length, outside of Rocky, going for the drive, fleet-footed. Another one goes past the outside. Once again, no feet movement. Length this time was on the shorter side. This time Rocky goes down the track and punts it towards long off for a single. End of the over. Tidy start for Ravi Chapadi. Just 2 singles of his first over, and groundbreakers are 35 for 2 after 5. Well, at the end of that over, Rocky has retired himself out, and it's VK on the batting crease. Of another bowling change. Appeal for a caught behind first ball. Umpire's not interested though. Ruma bowling deep. It's in the gap. Work to do for the fielder at deep point. That's good timing from VK. It's hit the gap, and it's 4 runs. So VK off the mark with a boundary. Driven straight past the bowler. There's a long off, so it's just a single this time for VK. Chetu Verma not able to collect the throw from the deep ball, just bouncing over him, and VK is back for the second. Next ball. Driven in the air, taken on the bounce. Oh, direct hit, and I think Shai would have been out. Naveen Chandra very shy at the stumps, missing the target just by a whisker. Shai is lucky to be still out there. Ruma with the next. Some extra bounce on that occasion was for Chetu. It was short and wide. The shot selection was also accurate from VK, but just that Chetu got some extra bounce on that one. That's why VK was beaten. Chetu Verma, last ball of the over. That's another good shot, and this time the fielder in the deep, beaten to his left. Second boundary for VK. That's excellent timing and placement. It was a good length delivery. Chetu just driving it at square on the up, you can say. So 10 of that over. After after the power play, the groundbreakers are 45 for the loss of 2 wickets. Need another 197. 196 rather. Another 196 to win, and they've only got 16 or 14 overs to get. Ravi Chappadi to continue. Hold a tidy first over, conceding just 2, but he starts with a wide down the leg side. Much better delivery. It was in line with the stumps, clubbed down the ground towards long on for a single by Shai. Shorter slightly and angling into the body. Worked towards the onside for a single by VK. This over, Ravi is bowling too straight at the moment. Maybe I think it's just trying to trap the batsman for room. Edged and dropped. The slip fielder, that was, I think, that flew off the bench. Slip fielder getting both hands to it, but ball, I think, just burst through. So boundary for Shai. I also think that was intentional from Shai actually. He opened the face of the bat. Using the batsman's bowler's space, you can say. Wide down the leg side, and a big one at that. That came off the pads, I think. There was an appeal for leg before, but yeah, clearly off the pads. As well bowled. Ravi saw the batsman coming, pulled his length back and bowled it quite slow as well. Shai had to wait for the ball to come to him and then guides it towards a backward point for a single. It's on the up. Another single towards backward point. End of over number 7. Run breakers are 55. We've got 2 Chaitus in this Kurukshetra team. The batsman who got a 92 is the captain Chaitu Moni. And the other Chaitu who's operating now is a bowler, and it's Chaitu Verma. Chaitu Verma to VK. Upish, but in the gap. Oh, that has gone through. Another misfield. This time it's the fielder at deep point who lets it go through. So boundary to start the over for VK. Just a little bit of room on that occasion. And VK climbs into it. Batter from Chaitu. Another length delivery coming in with the angle. VK just goes back and chops it towards third, short third, you can say, for a single. Another good length delivery, the hard length from Chaitu Verma. A defensive push towards cover point for another single by Chaitu, by Shairaj. Next ball. That's in the air. Long on, getting across. Oh, that's just bounced in front of Viratabi. Oh, that was an excellent, desperate attempt in the deep. Viratabi wide of long off. He got his body behind that one, and I think he almost nearly stopped it. The momentum taking him forward, and the ball goes off the rebound to the boundary. But that was sweetly struck by VK. Chetu Verma once again. Another good shot by VK. Running it down to third, but I think he wanted to get it much finer than he actually did. Fielded on the bounce by a short third man, a single for VK. Once again, down the track was Shai. Missed it. Wicketkeeper Srinivas attempting a stump. Did hit the wickets actually, but it has resulted in a bye for the groundbreakers. So at the end of 8 overs, groundbreakers are 65 for the loss of 2 wickets. Time for some spin, and it's the finger spinner Arif. 3 men on the deep on the onside. Starts with a flight delivery outside of a swing and a miss from Shai. Arif once again. Another flight delivery. I think this time he did manage to get an edge. But it was a chance technically, but difficult to call it a drop. This will be interesting. A good matchup. Off spinner versus VK. Oh, that's very short. Outside of cut towards cover for boundary. The sweeper unable to stop it. That's poor from Arif. The first 2 balls were very good. I think he should keep it up. Should toss it up. If VK takes him on, the fielders in the deep will be in business. I think Arif is going on the reputation here. That's excellent. VK down the track, gets to the pitch of the delivery, makes it into a half volley and launches it over long on for a 6. Half track, a short delivery outside off for a boundary, and now a 6. Nicely flighted once again by Arif, is going around the wicket at bowling diagonal. This time VK is unable to get underneath and hits it down the ground. To be precise, it was hit towards long on for a single. Well, the first over, VK has got the better of Arif, hitting him for a boundary and a 6. Last ball. Another flighted delivery. The slog sweep from Shai. It's in the gap. Should come back for 2. He does. A good over for the Crown Breakers. So 9 overs. They are 81 for the loss of 2 wickets. Shai not out on 16. Shai not out on 14, run ball 14. VK has got 33 of just 15. Well, they are maintaining a good run rate of 9 per over, but the required has still got up to 14.5. Yep, that's the problem when we're choosing a big target. 241 on this occasion. That has gone through, and might not go all the way, but it will be at least 2 for VK. Sham Sharma into the attack. That was good delivery actually. Very full outside off. The sort of a length where the batsman can't get underneath. Neither can he drive. But VK does well to just straight to backward point, but they still get a single. Good call by Shai. It's a partnership building for the Groundbreakers. These two have added 49 of 26. Oh no, Shai going for the reverse sweep. That was way outside off, but he has played it on. With that ball, he got it bottom edge, and the ball went on to hit the stumps. Unfortunate, but Shai has to go. "14 of 15 balls with 2 boundaries for Shai Raj. 3 down the Groundbreakers. 84 with the score on 84 and 9.3 overs. Chinna Sehwag is the new batsman. The Groundbreakers need him to deliver today. He's a promising man. He's got the stats, got the experience. That's a good shot from Chinna to start with. Straight drive. Is off the mark with a single. Appeal for a stumping. That was short and wide. Should have been put away, but VK fails to connect. Last ball of the over. That's a sliced over by a short third for a boundary to end the over. That boundary spoils the over for Sham Sharma. It was shaping to be a good one. At
Hello.
the halfway stage, after completion of 10 overs, the groundbreakers are 89 for 3, chasing 241.
Hello.
Time for Welcome back after the drinks break. VK was batting so beautifully. I think because of the break, he just lost his concentration, and the lapse has cost him his wicket. Now the flighted delivery way outside off. Chinna Sehwag reaches for it and hits it over deep extra cover for a boundary. 40 of 21 balls with 6 fours and a 6-4 VK before being caught by Ravi Chapadi in the deep. Sort of a revenge, you can see, for Arif. In the air, straight to Chetu Moni at short extra cover. The second wicket in the over for Arif. He has dismissed both the set batsmen. First it was VK caught it long off, and now Chinna Sehwag, after hitting a boundary, has hauled out to extra cover. And I mentioned both the set batsmen, but can't say the same about Chinna because he had just walked in the fall of the third wicket in the 10th over. So Chinna only managing 6 of 4 balls, which included 1 boundary. Groundbreakers 5 down for 95 after 11 overs. I think with half the side gone. The result is a foregone conclusion. I think now a full delivery driven in the gap between the bowler and extra cover for a single. Raj and Bobby has just joined him in the middle. Sham Sharma to Bobby. Was there some bat involved? No, there wasn't. By signal by the umpire. Grabbed on the pads, appeal, strong and appeal, a vociferous appeal, a loud appeal for LBW. Turned down by the umpire, though he thinks that might have been sliding past leg. Another one full outside off, driven straight to short extra cover this time by Raj. No run. Edged and gotten very fine. No point chasing. That's 4. A streaky boundary for Raj. That was another wide delivery from Sham Sharma. Maybe length was a little bit on the shorter side. That's why he got an edge of the drive. But 4 runs. Left alone, a little too wide on that occasion from Sham. An extra for the Groundbreakers. It's nicely punched by Raj, but good fielding at short extra cover by Chetu. Not to end the over, 100 up for Kurukshetra for the Groundbreakers in 12 overs. 101 for 6. For 5 rather. The off spinner Arif to continue. big heave from Bobby, but only a bottom edge towards short fine. Another single. Arif bowling well, tossing it up generously, inviting the drive. I think that he has purchased 2 wickets that way. That's nicely timed. Oh, long off. Made some good ground to his right, but just couldn't get down in time to stop that one. It's a good shot by Raj. Boundary. Well, the first one was a streaky, it's what is an outside edge, but this one was right off the middle. Takes Raj into double figures. It's left alone, another flighted delivery, but it was way outside of Raj. Had nothing to do with that. Oh, that's nicely bowled. Arif appealing for a leg before when it was clearly off the edge. Another flighted delivery. This time it's... Oh, that's taken. I thought Raj had got enough bat on that one to clear deep mid wicket, but no, it's straight to the fielder. Arif has a third. He's bowling it really nice. Very full. I mean, as I mentioned before, flighting it, tossing it up generously, inviting the batsman to go big. So far, 3 batsmen have succumbed to that. First VK, then Chinnasavagan, now Raj. Sudhakar, the catcher at deep mid wicket. Run a ball 10 for Raj. 6 round breakers are now 6 down. Shamir, the new man. As ball of the over. This time Arif just darts that one in flatter and faster. Driven on the up towards long off for a single by the new man Shamir to get off the mark. End of the over. Or is it? I think there's a ball to go. Arif to Bobby. Might be a wide. It is. Another flighted delivery, appeal for a stumping, not given. That will be the end of the over. So Arif bowled 3 so far, conceded 27 and picked up 3 wickets. The groundbreakers are 108 for the loss of 6 wickets after 13. Swing and a miss. Sajeevan into the attack, bowling around the wicket. Well, that's his way. He's used to bowling around the wicket actually, Jeevan. And you will always see him bowling that way. That was a good shot. And long on is actually standing very straight. Good to cover a large part of the ground. Jeevan to Bobby. That's nicely bowled. That was headed to the stumps. Bobby does really well to get his bat down in time. Wrapped on the pads, appeal for leg before. Did he offer a shot? At least the umpire thinks so. Bobby in. I think he is feeling the pinch. That ball might have just missed the protective gearing, the pad. Hit him flush. Hard length from Jeevan on that occasion in a big heave. Srikanth was looking for a big heave, but I think it came off the top half, the slice of the bat. Another single. That's a good one to finish the over. A tidy start for Jeevan. Just did 3 singles of his first over, one of which was a leg by. After 14, the Groundbreakers 112 for the loss of 6 wickets. 6 overs to go. I thought I might continue, but he's been taken off. It means Sham Sharma starting afresh over the 15th of the innings. And it's a dot to start with. So short and wide should have been put away, but Srikanth, instead of hitting the ball on its merit, he looks to drag it from a wide outside off towards mid-wicket. Now this one has gone right through. This well, there is 5 leg as well as short third, but it will still be 2 byes. Sham Sharma once again. Oh, that's nice. Slightly short, punched off the back foot, misfield by the long off fielder running to his left. No damage done though, just a single. Sham Sharma to Bobby. That's a good straight drive from Bobby, but it will only be a single. Sham has got a long off and a long on. In fact, there are just 4 men inside the 30-yard circle, 4 mandatory fielders protecting singles. Got a sweeper, a deep point, long off, long on, man at cow corner, and a deep mid wicket as well. That should be a wide. Yeah, good gather down the leg by the wicket keeper Vasu. Sham Sharma has got a side on action actually. So more often than not, the angle takes it down leg. So he should be starting outside off. That's where he should be. Swing and a miss from Srikanth. A bowled, that's gone right through. Excellent from Sham Sharma. Full outside off, coming in with the angle. Another swing and a miss from Srikanth, but this time he's clean bowled. So the 7th one goes down. Groundbreakers. Well, I think with the loss of Chinna Sehwag's wicket, all the hopes they had gone shattering down. And it's just formalities being completed now. 4 of 9 balls for Srikanth, Second wicket for Sham Sharma has been pretty economical today. Sham, 3 overs, no made in 15 runs and 2 wickets. Shamir is the new man. Well, I thought he worked in earlier, but it was Shrikant and not Shamir. Singanam is full ball. First ball from Babi, appealing for a wide, not given. Jeevan continuing around the wicket. Ball made off in. Third man and a deep point for mid off. Oh, that's what was it in the air? I think the point fielder realized very late that there's no one back. But by that time, I think the ball had already gone. So boundary for Babi. The angle at which he's bowling Jeevan. If Babi gets it right, more often than not, he will get a boundary. That's clever. Babi this time just opens the face at the last moment and gets a single towards third man. So boundary ball followed by a single. I think Babi just not throwing his wicket away, looking to take it deep, add some respectability to the total and reduce the margin of defeat. That's a good one. Shamir looking to cut it off the back foot, but I think the line was just a little too close to cut. Next delivery. Shamir right across his stumps, looking for the ramp. Yep, it was the ramp, you can see. No signal from the umpires, which means it was bat and pad. Jeevan, last ball of the over. Another length delivery. Babi staying back and just steering that one towards point for another single. End of the over after 16. Ground breakers 123 for 7. Sham Sharma to finish his quota. Short and wide. Babi, I think he was committed to the front foot there, so isn't able to put it away. Foot movement is so important. That's a good shot, and it has gone through. Fine leg has no chance. He will only have to fetch it from across the rope. Angled in once again, and a good shot by Babi, just helping it along its line. Another good shot from Babi, wide of long off, but oh yes, they are going back for the second. That's good running between the wickets. Babi wants a third, but ball hasn't gone anywhere. time Bobby makes some room and punches it straight to short extra cover, no run. That's a good shot, but slightly short on that occasion from Sham Sharma. Bobby once again makes room and punches it in the gap. Sanjay that sweeper cover does the fielding and batsmen get a single. So go full delivery, side off, slower on the slower side. I mean Sham Sharma taking pace of that one. So a dot ball to end the over. After 17 overs, groundbreakers are 130 for the loss of 7 wickets. Jeevan to continue with that around the wicket angle of his mid off up man at extra cover point and then a deep point and third man field set for Jeevan. This has gone straight up mid off getting underneath Chetu Mohani. Yep, he is safe as houses. Well, Bobby had restrained himself up until that point, but he just lost his patience there, going for a big hit and only skying it towards mid-off. A good catch by Chaitumoni. 8-1 down. Bobby goes for 15 of 17 and Jeevan has his first wicket. It's 130. Edged first ball, Pandu goes, Pandu comes and Pandu goes. 2-2 for Jeevan and the groundbreakers are now 9 down. A golden duck for Pandu. That was a loud edge and could be heard out of the ground as well. Well, that's it. Players are walking back. I think number 11 isn't going to come out. Rocky was retired hurt. He was expected to come back, but isn't. So he's being given absent out. Groundbreakers all out for 130 in 17.2 overs. And the Kurukshetra team has won this by a huge margin of 110 runs. Man of the match, Captain Chaitu Moni, for his stupendous 92 of 51 balls, laced with 12 boundaries and 2 sixes. That's it from us for the second match. Do join us for the second in a short while. Till then,